Hello?
Hi, can I please speak with Mr. Smith?
Yeah, speaking.
Mr. Smith, we've not spoken before. My name's Annette Bell, and I'm head of housing at TRN Solicitors.
Hi there.
Hi, how are you?
Okay, yeah, I
Good.
guess it's about my housing problem.
It is about your housing problem,
Yeah.
but also I've just been sent a record of a telephone call between yourself and our receptionist
Yeah.
last week.
Okay, I've spoken to quite a few people, but yeah, okay.
Okay, you spoke to Jade at 13:41 on the 26th of July.
Okay.
And I have to tell you, Mrs. Smith, she's quite upset about the call.
Right.
She was very upset afterwards.
Okay.
Um,
Well,
obviously, I
I
haven't listened to the
apologise. I'm not
call.
sure who you are that I spoke to.
Right.
Do you
It's
represent the
normally
company?
Rachel that you deal with in the office,
Oh, it's
isn't it?
Rachel
Rachel
Miller.
Miller.
Right, okay. Well, she hasn't got
Yeah.
back to me. I'm in this mess now
Right.
because she never really got back to me 4, 5, 6 months ago, was it?
Let's have a little look now and see where we are with your... Not sure. I was just asked by the managing director just to give you a call.
Yeah, well, look,
Just
I
to have a chat
sincerely
with you.
apologise, but
Oh,
there's
I
been so much gone on
thank you for
here.
that, Mr. Smith, and I will pass that apology on
If
to...
you want me to write to her, I will do.
Oh, there's no need for that, Mr. Smith. Thank
Yeah,
you so much for offering, but it's absolutely fine. But she's a young girl, and she hasn't long started in the job, and
yeah.
I just wanted to pass on that, we're
Well,
quite a
thank you
large
for telling me.
organisation. Well, thank you
Yeah,
for taking it so well. I appreciate that.
okay.
Yeah, Rachel's written to you on the 13th of July, Mr. Smith.
Yeah, saying get back to her. So I phoned that telephone number.
Right.
I admit it was 1 o'clock, but it was an answer machine anyway. So I've been waiting for her to get back to me.
Yeah, we don't work into the small hours, you
But
see.
it was
So
an answer machine, so I did leave a message.
so what Rachel did was she returned the call then on the 20th of July.
Right.
She returned the call and left you a voicemail. There's no voicemail facility, and
Not on
there was
my
no
not on
answer.
my one, no.
No. So she did try and call you on the 20th of July after
Right.
you'd left that early morning call.
Okay.
So you're obviously missing each other, and I was just wondering
Yep.
if I could set up a formal appointment for Rachel to call you
Well,
at
thank
a
you
time
very
when you know
much.
you're going to be free.
Yes, because I was in court today.
Were you?
Yep,
What
Barnet
for?
Barnet Homes are prosecuting me for racial abuse, religious abuse, or whatever it is with Nereza Staff, the ASBO officer. Now
Right.
here's the complication. We have one ASBO officer. I
Right.
gather evidence against my neighbours, and my neighbours use innuendo. Barnet Homes chooses the easiest common denominator. Get rid of me instead of deal with the real problem, which is these women in this street.
Oh, it seems a bit
Lisa
unfair,
Mayer
doesn't
lost
it?
a court case last year. She did
Right.
not come back and tell everyone in this street that the magistrate said I should never have been arrested.
No.
But to cover their backside, they put this bogus injunction on me. And she's told all the neighbours that I went in her house with a key, photographed all the cat poo all over the floor, while she was in the house naked. Now, Barnet Homes supported that point of view by giving her new furniture, etc. So what she's done in the last 2 years is completely destroy my character in this street.
Right.
And the thing about Nereza Staff is, she said to me last year that she took over my case, which was investigating Lisa. She then double-crossed me at the end by saying that I can prosecute Lisa myself.
Right.
So she's double-crossed me. Now, in March, my second brother, who also worked at Barnet Council, committed suicide. Nereza Staff has driven me to the point of suicide.
Yeah.
Now, I was arrested 2 or 3 weeks ago because Nereza Staff is saying I was abusive to a telephone answer machine about her going back to March. Yet last year she's saying she won't do anything about Lisa going back more than 1 week.
Ah, right. Okay. Okay.
You
Obviously,
understand?
Rachel knows a lot more about the file than I
Well,
do.
she does and she doesn't. What Rachel
So,
wanted to do, Rachel wanted to get the housing file, go through it herself, and then tell me what she wanted to do. I've got a psychiatric report done on me in 1994 that says I can
yeah.
represent myself in a Crown Court with no barrister
Yeah.
because putting my story into the mind of a third party
Yeah.
also increases my psychiatric stress.
It stresses
I'm
you.
an
Yeah, I
intelligent
understand that.
guy. And these guys, it's too big for their little brains.
It freezes their brains, doesn't it?
Exactly,
Yeah,
and that's the
yeah,
situation with
yeah.
Barnet Homes. They were even in the Barnet Press 2 weeks ago saying they're so much under stress they've been dropping out 70% of their cases. In other words, they're looking for the easy way out all the time. Their problem
Cop
is,
out, yeah.
they compensated Lisa Mayer before
Right.
I got convicted, and she used the fact that the council were giving her new
Yeah.
furniture with the police and the court, but the
Right.
magistrates did not buy into it.
Right.
So the Barnet Homes did, but the magistrates didn't, and Barnet Homes won't go back and go, Lisa, we've got to invoice you.
Yeah.
You understand? That's why
Yeah.
Barnet Homes have been on me. By doing nothing, my neighbours now think I'm a paedophile because I've got a CCTV camera.
Wow.
And it's cancer that has spread right through solicitors, the court system, all emanating from Lisa Mayer.
Well, once it's tainted, that's it then. It's very difficult to get back from that, isn't it, Mrs. Smith?
Well, it is. I mean, this council, 2 years ago, there was a situation where they were going about police and councils holding every allegation against people uncontested, which amount to hate crimes files. And that's where I originally asked Rachel to get those files.
Yeah.
Do not read them. They're going to be massive. I am now fighting 2 criminal cases. My neighbours assaulted me. It's on my camera where they've assaulted me. They're bending my thumb back for over a minute. I have now been arrested by Lisa, bogusly, at 4 o'clock in the morning. That one turned out to be bogus, and then I get charged with assaulting my neighbours. So I've got 2 criminal cases going on here, and because I got charged with assaulting my neighbours, in steps Barnet Homes doing their criminal thing on me. They planted a cannabis plant in my garden. The court accepted that today.
Right.
Well, I've got 2 people in this street who are growing weed. Her next door, whose cousin is a solicitor that sues the police, and matey boy over the road, whose wife used to work in the CPS at Collindale Police Station, who is right now on her 9th month of pregnancy, skunking it all up.
Right. Okay, well, what I'll do...
I'm sorry, I do record everything, so if you want me to give you this copy, it's no problem.
Our calls are all recorded as well, Mrs. Smith, so thank you very much for offering, but you don't need to worry about that.
Well, yeah, what I did there was quite accurate, so it's a good statement of affairs.
It is a very good statement.
Thank you.
What I'll do is, when is the best time for Rachel to call you?
Well, to be honest with you, I won't answer the phone in the morning. I'm an astronomer. I go to bed at 7 in the morning. I get up about 1. Yeah.
Okay, so what about tomorrow afternoon then? Late, about 4 o'clock?
As soon as possible after 2 o'clock should be okay. I'm helping my neighbour next door who's MENCAP, born as MENCAP. He's 60 odd years old. He's just retiring from Sainsbury's. I'm putting all shelving in his bedroom, getting everything off the floor for the first time ever. Sweetheart, we've had 2 old men in this street that I was looking after, and one of them committed suicide over what's going on here.
Oh dear.
Lisa Mayer had him out, 82 years old, cutting her 8-foot rose bushes in the snow.
Oh dear.
I told him how he was being slave driven. He doesn't have a telephone. She spent years abusing him. He then got into a real sulk, never came out of his house for 12 weeks. And it's all through Lisa Mayer. She even made statements to the council. They were sending me eviction notices saying, you keep going round the back of people's houses. Yeah, I am. I'm checking on the old boy. You understand? With the police. It's a mess. No one is stepping up, like Einstein said. If you want to calculate what goes on in the universe... Sorry?
Yeah, you're standing up for yourself, aren't you?
Well, I know how to. When Nick Clegg and... I'll end here. Nick Clegg, when he got into number 10, they held a number 10 garden party press conference. It's very important that you guys watch that guy, because the first thing they say is, Nick Clegg, we have got to stop the state from bearing down upon the individual. Let them be who they are and who they want to become. Now, you could be a criminal all your life and we'll help you keep or you can succeed in life. I spent 15 years on the streets. My key workers, before I got housed, Dave Weaver's technical, what he wrote on my report, it's like a law book. Section this, section that, no toilet, no soap, Incredible work. all to be destroyed by a trainee ASBO officer at Barnet Homes.
Oh dear.
Yeah, Nanda. She was a telephone receptionist, became an ASBO officer, then she claimed she got hold of my file, and she read my file, and she determined that I was mentally ill. She became a psychiatrist.
Have the training to do that.
It's in her first statement against me, and I've still got it.
Right.
Are you still recording?
Yes.
Thank you very much indeed, because now we're getting down to the root of the problem. If you need to
The
go
only-
now...
The only difficulty got me, Mrs. Smith, I've got my kids to feed. I've got a train to catch now.
Thank you very much for calling me.
At 22, so I'm going to have to dash off. Is that okay?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
lovely to speak to you.
Okay.
And I will arrange for Rachel
Thank
to
you.
give you a call
Psychologically,
tomorrow.
I perform much better now over the telephone than face to face.
Right.
Do you understand?
Yes, of course.
Thank you very much indeed.
Okay,
I look forward to speaking to Rachel. And I do sincerely apologise. I really, really do. But you've got a picture now of how stressful it's been. Two of my brothers have killed themselves.
She's a very young girl, you see, and it was upsetting for her.
All right.
So if you don't mind me letting you know.
Well, I'm so sorry, and it's good experience. It's good experience. Let her know there's no real malice intended.
I will pass the message on.
Yeah, and it's.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Bye.